Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at Multivac. We've not looked at it for a couple of weeks now and the price action has not been the best, but it is an opportunity to get in lower at those levels that you thought you missed back here. So we'll take a look at those levels where we could invest if we do continue to push down, but then we'll also have a look at some levels of resistance above and have a look what could potentially happen over the course of the next few weeks and months. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button. And let's crack on. So welcome to the channel. We're going to start off by taking a look at Multivac in the USDT pairing, and then we'll just push on a little bit later on to check out the BTC pairing too and have a look, see if we can stack some sats. So we've had a good bounce so far, nothing to get excited about because as you can see these bounces on the way down also get a little bit of selling pressure straight into them. So just zoom right into hourly and we'll get a good idea of how much we have pushed up so far. So from the lows to the current price we have pushed up a whopping 40%, which is decent really. It's a nice amount that we have pushed up, so that's the amount we've bounced, but in contrast we have dumped a hell of a lot. This is not just Multivac, it is multiple assets. So from the top there at 0.029, dropped all the way down here. We did a close to 80% drop there. If you go back in time and ever look at altcoins, when Bitcoin's dropping, you can get up to 70 to 90% drops, even with solid fundamentals and nothing going wrong. So all I see this is an opportunity to buy the dip and build up on your investment. So we've done a big drop. In terms of a Fibonacci level, if we look at the entire move, so that was a starter move there, that was a topper move. We actually lost that 786 level. As you can see, we're close to an area of support there. If we just mark it off, we'll tell you what, we'll go from them, which all the way through. So look at this, it was support here, we'll mark it up. So that was a first level support, bang on that 786 level, and then we've got quite a few orders which got filled there and pushed to the upside. We then rejected. No closures above that 618 level, and then we did reject. We come all the way down to support level here. If we look at this in terms of a horizontal ray from this section here, it was the top of that move there. So as you can see, we rejected, come back down and push back through. I see a similar scenario here. We've come back down, we've tapped this region here where orders are being filled, and now we are pushing up, getting back into this area of liquidity which we have seen before. Quite a bit of trading here, rejection there, and then support here. So it is a key fundamental area that we need to regain before we do get any positive price action. We need to get back above 0.0084. Once we flip this area back to support, we can go on and target 0.012. A little bit of a bearish spin on this, just in case the market does reject again, because we always run that opportunity. We are not out of the woods yet, as they say. I know Paul loves these bearish scenarios, so we're going to put a bearish scenario on here. If we do reject from this current level and you are looking to get some buys in on Multivac, then use these Fibonacci levels here as buy orders and ladder a few in. So we've got 382 level at 0.0074, and I'd ladder them all the way back down to this blue level here, down at 0.0059. Personally, I do not think we'll get down there. I think it's time for markets to really flip around and start pushing on. On the hourly time frame, you can see here that the RSI is getting into that overbought territory, so we may get a rejection from here. It is a thick level of resistance, so potential buys down here at that level and potentially this level before we do start to pick up liquidity and then reattempt to break through this level of resistance, which I think will happen. Fingers crossed, if you are looking to get some, you might get some filled here. If not, then it's just going to blast right through. All depending on Bitcoin, remember, because it is still very indecisive. We're currently just rejecting off around 44k. A good sign, we'll be closing over 43k today, so let's keep his fingers and toes because that does happen. Back to the daily time frame. So that's the areas where I would consider looking to buy. If you're looking at the moving averages, so I use a 50 and a 20, where the bearish cross up here. Usually they are lagging indicators, these, especially on my daily time frame. So we had the bearish cross there, but the bearish price action actually started here. So that's from the 28th of October, the peak, and then we got there 4 weeks later. So this could be now potential bottom. If this does start pushing up, you're going to get a moving averages cross, probably in about 4 weeks time. So you'd expect it to be around here, a nice bullish cross, and then hopefully it will get some price action to the upside. Looking at the move, the daily 200 moving average, we are still below it. We need to get back above that moving average 200, which, I mean, we're not a million miles off it. It is here. That's what we need to do, get above that, and then I think we'll see some positive price action, and that's roughly at around 1.2 cents. So reclaim that is a first major task that we need to achieve. Once we do flip that back to bullish territory, then I think we'll start to really get some growth and then go on and target some of these highs up here. In terms of levels of resistance, so this is the first major one on that 200 moving daily average up there at 0.128. Once you do break above that, and we got quite a big level of resistance. If you look here, all these wicks that are landing on that area there, that's going to be another key level. So it was a massive support area, not many wicks below it. As you can see, we had a few wicks, but with no closures. Double bottom here, push up, and then we blasted right through it. But that is another major area at 1.6 cent. Also that we need to try and pierce through and then go on and target those all-time highs. I'm not going to give any price predictions because last year they all went to shit, so there's no point doing anything like that. Take each day as it comes, and as a bullish price action continues to push up, make sure you just keep skimming little bits of profit off, even if it's 1 or 2%. Just keep skimming profit, and that is a way you're to financial freedom. Because remember, it's not going to move up in a vertical line. It will move up in sweeps, and it moves down in sweeps. So we've had a sweep here, a push up, and a sweep down. The same will happen on the way up. It'll push up, probably reject off this level of resistance, come back down, retest this moving average 200, and then push up. And it'll just move up in waves. So every time you get to a level of resistance, make sure you sell some, make sure you sell some, and make sure you sell some here. So that's my thoughts on Multivac. Some areas to buy, and then some levels of resistance above where you should look to start taking some profit. Whether you keep those profits and go to the pub and spend it on whatever you want, or you reinvest at levels of support, up to you. If you're wanting to accumulate more, sell at resistance, buy at support, and just keep rinsing and repeating that process. If you need any hand with technical analysis, check out my Patreon. We've got loads of things going on there. Bit of an education section that's getting built out too. So if you're new to crypto and wanting to learn how to trade, go and check out Patreon out. It's in the description of this video. So that's the dollar pair covered. We'll just take a quick look at the BTC pair. I'm not too sure if there's much data on that, but we'll have a quick look. Stacking Satoshis is key. Not many people do it these days, but it's a great way to build up your Bitcoin or Multivac using Bitcoin. So again, we've lost that 200 daily moving average. Come back down to this area of support here. This is what I did on the last video. I said, if you're looking for buys in Multivac, on the dollar pair, on the BTC pair, sorry, look at around 140 sats. We've come down to 150, so that's what's happened. We've rejected, come back down, retested this level of resistance, which ties in nicely at 200 daily moving average, and we've rejected. Nice bounce so far. RSI also was pretty much getting towards, well, it is oversold now. That's why I've had a push to the upside. So that's my thoughts on Multivac. I'm not going to look at anything else really. Buys still, I would still look to buy at 141 sats, and I would look to sell at 250 satoshis. If you are new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. That's going to do it for today. I'll catch you next time.